Alright, we got Meezy The Manager rocking with me on NoCap NoFilter. First and foremost, how you doing and how you holding up through the new year?
Man, I'm good. I'm great. And the new year have definitely been good to me. I've been coming in with a lot of energy, and I'm looking forward to planting a lot of seeds. They're looking forward to grow throughout the future.
Alright, we definitely need that in 2021 right now. Alright, let's go ahead on and get into it. Shit, let's tell everybody about what area you from in New Orleans and how was it coming up in it.
Well, I'm from downtown New Orleans, and it was tough, but I love everything about New Orleans. The tough times, the culture, the second lines. Like downtown New Orleans, it got a lot of what you want to call it.
Culture.
Yeah, it got a lot of culture that's inherited through it with the Indians, and so it's a lot of interest. It brings a lot of interest throughout tourists throughout the city. So
I feel you on that. Alright, so how long have you been managing and like where you get your inspiration from?
well, I started managing fresh from out of high school with this group called the Fresh Stars, and it's been like a decade now. And my inspiration comes from my siblings and my older brothers who all used to rap. So I just knew I had to take on a business, because if we wanted to make it, that somebody had to know the business aspect of it, because that's how we gonna make our money.
Okay. So tell us about your artists.
Well, I got my brother, Money Making Cole, and my sister, Real Rap Jazz. Of course, they like firsthand rocking with me with everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? Trusting in my skills. So they all have music on YouTube. You can go look at them, look them up. Real Rap Jazz and Money Making Cole. So yeah, it's just a journey, and I'm still looking for new talent every day right now.
Yeah, that's what's up. Alright, so you've been making beats yourself. How's that learning curve and how's it coming along, and about how many beats you think you sold?
Man, it's been nice developing that new skill set, being that I got my own studio, and throughout the COVID I had a lot of time on my hands, so that's when I started to get and develop and create a sound to really bring to the artists and help them critique and develop that sound, like I was saying. But I don't know. I made some money though. Just know I made some money enough to take care of my bills by now. So
Shit, that's what's up, man. Just keep working on the craft. It's gonna even get better and pay off. So
looking forward to it.
alright, so you started a platform on Instagram called Boss Talk. Tell us about it and what we should be on the lookout for within it.
Well, the platform, it came just throughout me engaging with my followers, and me always motivating them, and they was just looking for some advice, like with entrepreneurship. So I'm always willing to give that advice. Whatever knowledge that I have, I'm always willing to offer. So I just reached out to some of my boss friends like Young Blue, Musa, and Shelby Swain, hairdresser for Lizzo, and all of them who is knowledgeable, who's exceeded levels in their career. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, why don't I reach out to them and get some advice to them? So it's really just a organization, like a community that helps entrepreneurs, know what it takes to do what it is they have to do. So I'm gonna be releasing a lot of content coming up on YouTube about what it takes and how hard it is to become your own boss. You feel me?
Shit, well, that's Boss Talk right there for you. Shit, I think that's good for the community and upcoming artists though. You got some merch right now. It's called Grind Ain't No Game. Let's talk about that and tell us what you got about that. Like,
definitely. Well, I got some hats right now.
Okay, she got the hats with her.
You know what I'm saying? Come in multicolors. I got the blue. That's my favorite. Black. Of course, I'm always in the black. Black goes with everything. And we got the red. You know what I'm saying? You can hit the grind. That grind ain't no game. And grind ain't no game. It's just a model that we follow. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't you don't sleep on no opportunity to help you further or advance your career. So if you grinding and you really, have goals, then your grind ain't no game, you know what I'm saying? So you need a hat. And we got shirts as well, multiple colors. You know what I'm saying? Got some nice colors for you. It's my favorite, you know what I'm saying? It's loud,
Right there,
type
bitch.
out. You know what I'm saying? So if you need anything, hit the page, hit the website.
Alright, so you got hats, you got shirts. What else products you got?
Right now we're working on getting the jogger suits for them, and just like a lot of things that can help you just develop skill sets. It's not going to even stop with just merchandise. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be developing like bags, because I love bags, like, because I'm always in my bag. You feel me?
Yeah, we see that. Alright, so what do you look for in the artist you're interested in managing, and what has to stand out?
First of all, I love an energetic artist, you know what I'm saying? And I love a versatile artist. So to me, like, you gotta be versatile. You don't want to be one-sided with an artist. You know what I'm saying? You want to be able to touch different genres, different topics, and different relatable subjects. So I guess just like hardworking, energetic, and just versatile. You know what I'm saying? It don't take much to be a nice artist nowadays. Just have those good characteristics and learning qualities.
Yeah. Everybody looking for that triple threat or more shit.
Yeah.
It's always good to have multiple different lanes of your skills. Alright, so you have been in the studio in New Orleans, and you got one out there, and you got sessions for booking, you got artist development. Share with us your plans for the future of it and how it's going for your studio.
So, yeah, my studio is in New Orleans. Over the course of years, like, I booked a lot of studio time just working with artists. So that's when I decided to get my own studio. So I've been having it for like over a year now, and it's really been doing good. I wanted to just be like a home base for artists. You know what I'm saying? A place where they could come and develop their craft. And not only that, they can network. And I can help them bridge the gap between the local and the industry. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So yeah, it's been really good and working out, and definitely been a staple for me in helping me build the blueprint for artists in the city. And I just want to do everything that I can in my position to help them be heard. You know what I'm saying? So I got a lot of ideas that I'm looking to plant for them, like a lot of talent searches, giveaways, raffles, you know what I'm saying, opportunities just to take them to the next level, you feel me?
Because there's a lot of talent in the city right now that just slept on. I don't know what it is about that city, but it's a lot of talent out there just ready to pop, but it just, it just.
Yeah, I see them, they working every day. Like, I see a lot of artists that's working in my studio, like, every day, that's working in other studios every day. Like, I see Rifle 9 really getting it. Like I could name some artists that's really grinding. Zombie, 1305. I'm really liking his style and his energy and how he's staying consistent. The real Gino, TRG. I've been seeing him. He get his play on the radio. So it's certain things that you gotta do as an artist that, you know what I'm saying, that it really consists of you putting in work and not just you putting out music.
Right. Alright, so you recently put out a motivational video on Instagram saying how it's not how you start, but it's how you finish, and if you want to be successful, you gotta take risks. You also share various jobs that you did in the past. Tell us about that time and the visions you had while you was doing these jobs, and why you felt the importance of making this video.
Well, I wanted to just share just where I started from, and just let people know that it don't come easy. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people think that when you get something, it's out the blue. You know what I'm saying? But like walking to the French quarters every day, because I didn't have a car then, I was catching a bus. And I just always visualized myself and what I want to see. enlarge your territories. Like I always want to enlarge my territories, you know what I'm saying, to be. And when I worked on the river, I always seen the sunrise and the sunset every day from the river, and I seen the boats pass, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of manifest every position that I am right now, and now I watch the sunset from my downtown apartment because, you know what I'm saying, now I'm in a position to be there, you feel me?
So what those jobs were, like, can you elaborate on what they
Yeah,
were?
I worked as a bustler in a restaurant, in hospitality. I cleaned tables, and I worked as a hostess in a restaurant, and then I worked as a prep cook in a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? So I worked hard, like I bust tables, I worked up and down the stairs, and I kind of got carpal tunnel on my hands to where it's that I had to get surgery, so I had to take some weeks off, and throughout that time, I had to see what my next step was gonna be, and I started driving Uber because it was like real popular. And I started when I started driving Uber, I met a lot of people, and I got to see different parts of the world without even going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? By meeting people from out of town. I met a producer one time. He said he worked with Michael Jackson. His name, I can't recall his name right now. But I met people from Washington, D.C. They was authors, you know what I'm saying? I met young millionaires who worked in Seattle when he was young. So it gave me an interest on life and the different things and occupations that people did. So I always wanted to expand my horizon, you know what I'm saying? And I traveled, like I took them to the airport every day, you know what I'm saying? People going in and out the country. So I'm like, man, I'd like to do that one day, you know what I'm saying? So it helped me to manifest and bring energy into that emotion of me wanting to travel, you feel me? So I guess that helps me, you know, always getting out more. So like having a visual is just definitely a big part of manifestation, and seeing yourself there before you actually get there is a big part.
Yeah, taking risks is a big part, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people should just go ahead out on that leap of faith. But, you know, a lot of people just don't, and they just stay in their comfort zone, but it is what it is. So with success, it brings a lot of people to say someone has changed, and you have to make sacrifices. Has that happened to you at all?
Yeah, I mean, like they say, you gotta change. You know what I'm saying? That like change is what we all work for. You know what I'm saying? We all working to reach new heights, new expectations for ourselves. Like the only thing you want to be better than you was, you know, before. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody mad about you changing, it's just because they can't change themselves. You feel me?
Right. Feel you on that. All right. So you mentioned your artists and their family members. One is your brother, one is your sister. How was the dynamic of dealing with family members as artists for you?
I mean, it's tough in many situations, you know what I'm saying? Having disagreements, maybe not being on one accord, and just, you know, having to put a lot of like extra work and effort into making it happen, you know what I'm saying? But it's definitely like when it do come together, it's like very special. Like,
I mean, you need a special type of bond that mix family with business. So if you make it work, you can make it work. All right. So, in your opinion, what's the state of New Orleans artists, and what's your thoughts on BR artists, and are like BR artists doing something right compared to New Orleans artists, or is it just BR artists' time?
it's always be our artist time. Like ever since like Boosie, like he set the tone for like BR artists, and now we got NBA YoungBoy who been like real consistent. You know what I'm saying? And he set like a nice style like JD Youngin. So like BR artists, I just think they more consistent with what it is that they do. That's all.
So what about the state of New Orleans artists? You think there's anything they need to change up, or?
Yeah, I think we just missing resources. It's not that we need to change up. Like it's like a lot of New Orleans artists, we have the talent, we don't have the proper grooming needed for artists. You know what I'm saying? Like they need more artist development. That's why I'm getting into artist development. You know what I'm saying? Like Atlanta, they have platforms and just like structures to where that artists know that they need certain budgets for their work. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that they need artist development.
Yeah. That's that A&R shit right there. That's that artist and repertoire shit right there. So you mentioned that they need development. Do you feel like the OGs in New Orleans, the artists that's OGs, should support the newer artists more, or you think the newer artists should take a different approach?
Well, I feel like the OGs in New Orleans do support the younger artists. I just feel like they don't take into it in a manner like they want something given. You know what I'm saying? What you gotta do, you gotta take the information and what somebody trying to tell you. A lot of people want things given to them, but what you really should want somebody to give you is the information you need to succeed in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Because what got the OGs there is the information that they know to be there. So if you want to succeed like the OGs, you gotta take heed into them and listen to them.
Right. Because there's a lot of OGs in New Orleans right now who, been in that music game from Cash Money, or No Limit, and, they seeing these youngsters right now. You know what I'm saying? They gotta take them under their wing and show them the ropes, or whatever you want to call it. But I don't know, man. One of these talents gonna pop off, I believe.
Yeah, they gonna pop off.
Alright, so sticking with the New Orleans topic, New Orleans is very influential, and to other artists and everywhere else, you hear it in the music, you hear it in the culture, you hear it in the swag or whatever. And a lot of times, these artists don't get reached out from these artists who making these hits. What is your take on that?
Well, my take on it is you gotta go hard, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who artists actually doing music for. Is they doing it for the other artists or is they doing it for their fan base? You know what I'm saying? So I understand they want to be seen and they want somebody to reach out to them, but at the same time, develop your fan base and then you'll be heard. You know what I'm saying? And then they'll be listening to you.
Right. Because shit, it's a lot of artists on the radio right now who, they rapping on certain bounce songs, or they taking certain New Orleans lingo, or whatever the case may be. But New Orleans artists are just not getting on these tracks, and some people feel like that's a slap in the face to the city, or certain people feel like they should have grabbed them and put them on a remix or at least a song or whatever the case may be. But it's just not getting that, and it's just like the artists in New Orleans are just always getting overlooked, even though we're so influential.
Yeah, I mean, New Orleans sound, it definitely we gotta acquire a sound that the industry like. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's no secret.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like Drake, a lot of artists been using it since for some time now. Chris Brown, he been using it for some time now, but that's only because they taking it to liking it to the city. You feel me? Don't get me wrong, like, credit is due, but Drake give a lot of credit to Big Freedia on what he do. Like Black and Mild, he get a lot of credit on the samples that they have in bounce music. So I feel like it's a lot of misunderstanding about, you know what I'm saying? But if we want to be known in the industry for our sound, I feel like we need to just put it out more in a manner that the industry is doing it. You know what I'm saying? It don't feel like somebody always just taking something from us. You know what I'm saying? No, but I understand the aspect of what, how they feel like they still in our culture. Like, but some credit is being through Black and Mild, through Big Freedia, but I can't see.
Yeah, it is what it is right now.
I just can't see.
Alright, so in your opinion, will there ever be another artist as big as Lil Wayne to come out of the city?
Is no one gonna ever compare to Lil Wayne? Like,
yeah.
he set the bar real high for anybody who anybody who want to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? The Carters, like every tape that he ever put out, like it is a new era, but you're gonna have to last over 20, 30 years. So
Damn, every artist got some type of influence from Lil Wayne. especially these other artists right now.
Set the tone. Like,
Alright, so how you feel about the state of the rap scene and the social media and clout and things of that nature?
well, I feel like social media is like a big perception.
Mm-hmm.
It's entertainment. Like you shouldn't be take Instagram so literal nowadays. Anyway, like it's a lot of goofies there,
Right.
So, but yeah, a lot of people do things for clout. That's all on them. Like everybody have their own thing going on nowadays. I just sit back and I just watch.
Alright, so how you feel about the state of the rap game now compared to, I want to say maybe not let it.
Because I really like it like more than my white teeth, but
I mean, just the state of the rap culture now compared to maybe 10, 15 years ago. Like, how you feel about the state of the rap game right now?
I probably listened to R&B 10, 15 years ago, but the rap game
in its current state.
In its current state, I kind of like it. Like, I'm a sucker for melodies, and
Right.
like a lot of the artists that I listen to, like A Boogie, Lil TJ, Polo G, like Lil Durk, like a lot of sounds that I hear is like it's really developed in a melody like sense, and that's the type of beats that I produce, and that's the type of music I always listen to. So it kind of like even Young Blue, like that's why I'm trying to get placements with them. Cause I'm like, man, we all kind of accommodate each other's style.
Yeah, the melody era is really taking off right now, especially Future, Lucci, Rod Wave, even Young Boy, he doing it now.
You see?
So it's really hot right now.
It is hot. So I think this is the era for me, and I love it.
So you think it's better than the era of really just spitting, or they
like
about
I said,
they about
like 10
balance?
years ago, I probably would listen to R&B, but I would listen to a lot of rap too at the same time because I'm versatile. But like when you put like that Rick Ross Maybach music, like vibe with that, like I like how they always mix that singing with that rapping, and with artists being able to do that themselves nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
That's why you barely see features like that that's collaborating, because you can almost get that same sound without having to put a single on your song.
Right. Alright, so it's a lot of people feel like Houston and Atlanta and even Cali are spots that you need to move to in order to blow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's great to have connections, but people who think it's just that simple to just go out there and just automatically get support, you know what I'm saying, and just automatically network, what you got to say to them people?
I would say that.
Because you've been to all these places.
I would say that I wouldn't think it's just that simple, and I wouldn't say it's automatic, but I would say that it's necessary to move out of your surroundings and comfort zone for you to grow. You feel me? A fish can only grow so much in that tank. So
Right.
like it's hard for you to blow in your city or where you from. So sometimes like a lot of people pop, like everybody had to go from where they was from even to blow, you know what I'm saying? So in order for you to grow, you gotta get out that tank. And sometimes that tank is your city, because that's what keeps you back.
Oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been to Cali, you've been to Houston, you've been at Atlanta, New Orleans, you know what I'm saying? You done seen all these type of cultures, all these cities, and you know what I'm saying? You didn't network and brush hands with all these people, so you know what I'm saying? It ain't as easy as they think it is.
It ain't as easy as they think it is. It's a bigger market, it's a bigger scene, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna think you're the man, but when you get there, everybody doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what always made me want to develop my craft. So I'm like, I can have a bag, but who am I without a bag? You know, what skill sets do I have? You know, if I'm in a studio with DJ Khaled, what can I do? You know what I'm saying? I want to be able to produce a track. So the best thing that I can say for artists to do is develop your skill sets, have something to offer. Don't just think you're an artist just because you're in a studio making music. Who are you besides you writing rhymes in the studio? What could you add to creativity, to content? You know what I'm saying? So if you have something to offer, you can always make it no matter where you go. You feel me?
That's for sure right there. Alright, so you have relationships and established you know what I'm saying, repertoire artists in the game right now, such as Young Blue, Currency, and even Musa and others. You know what I'm saying? Tell us about just how that journey was.
I mean, growing up in New Orleans, I always looked up to Currency and Musa. I met him through Jet Lounge and just being a fan of the camp, and through that, Musa became my mentor. And anything that I called him for, he always answered. So they real cool. Like I see him riding through the Bentley Culinary, so that's motivation for the city. Just seeing him riding and writing rhymes, putting them out, and making that money. It helped me to see that look, you really don't have to go anywhere to make your money. You know what I'm saying? You really just gotta work hard, build your fan base, and don't ever give up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, Blue, I met him like traveling. Like I said, when you travel, then you put yourself in the opportunity to be picked, you know what I'm saying? Because there's opportunities in the world, not just in one place. So you gotta move around, you feel me? You gotta move to make your mind work. That's what my daddy always taught me. But yeah, Young Blue, I look forward to getting him on the next album. And
yeah, shout out to Young Blue. He doing his thing.
He's a real entrepreneur. He young.
Yeah,
like I look up to him. He real motivation. Anytime I call, he answer. So you know what I'm saying. I got something to work with him. You know
and he just got that feature with Drake. So man, he doing a big thing.
Big up to my dog. Like he already know I salute.
He still signing Boozy, man. He doing it out here, man.
Yeah.
I think he need to be getting more love than when he getting. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
All right, so what's your biggest mistake in the game so far, and like, what's your advice for upcoming artists or managers?
I would say my biggest mistake is not taking the chances sooner.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? See, a lot of people don't know, but you can lose out on time. You know what I'm saying? And that time has to be redeemed. So it feel like that I'm working to redeem time back that I knew that I could have been doing something all along. You know what I'm saying? My potential. You know what I'm saying? My growth. You know what I'm saying? All the development that I have. You know, it could have been came with time. So don't wait to start something.
Right.
Start it right now.
All right, so that's your advice for upcoming artists and managers as well?
Most definitely. And just work hard. Don't get discouraged by anything. Don't listen to the naysayers. I mean, if it's inside of you and you feel like that's something that you want to do, don't be afraid, because success is on the other side of failure.
Right, for sure. All right, so get the people your social media platforms, and do you have any shout outs?
Yep, I want to shout out moms. I want to shout out NoCap NoFilter for, bringing me on, giving me my first interview. My fam, all my supporters on Instagram, like who I didn't know I have, everybody who I inspire, who I motivate, my nieces, everybody who look up to me, like everything. This is a journey, like, and I'm just like embracing it, like so, like. I'm just taking it like one step at a time. But shout out to everybody who don't know me, everybody who's going to get to know me, go follow me. Meezy The Manager. I got my YouTube, Meezy The Manager. Twitter, Meezy The Manager. You feel me? Like, Meezy is more than a manager. At the end of the day, I'm a mogul. But everything that I'm doing is to complete my catalog. You know what I'm saying? To put my work in. I ain't stopping here. I'm a producer. I'm a director. You know what I'm saying? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a hustler. I sell cars. At the end of the day, I do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Alright. So, how the spelling of Meezy The Manager is for like the I?
MEEZYTHE Manager. You feel me? I'm not hard to find.
Alright, you did. Alright, shit. Well, I want to thank you for rocking out with me on NoCap NoFilter.
Oh, man.
Shit, hope to have you again.
Here. You already know I come again and again and again. You feel me? When I got some new news, I'm gonna share it with you.